Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is, I think, one of the most fascinating releases in comic shops this week. This is just called Mystery. It's a line of graphic novel adventures that makes graphic novels, choose your own adventures, and role-playing games all in one package. So it's by a company called Graphic Novel Adventures. I came across them at Gen Con 2019, picked this up. Been holding on to it because honestly I haven't been quite sure how to review this or where to go from that. So what I think I'm going to do is just kind of give you a general sense now, and then maybe at some point we just do a live show and allow you all to make choices. I think that would actually be a lot of fun, doing a nice interactive thing for maybe an hour or so, and go from there and really show it off. So as I said, what Mystery is this is the superhero version. There's I think a Western and a sci-fi. No, there's like 5 of them total. And I think this is the first to be released in comic shops. I don't think I've seen any others. But the gist is it's really like a choose your own adventure story from back in the day. Except there's this role-playing element to it. So you actually create a character sheet. You create your character with hit points and stuff like that, and your superhero in Chicago getting recruited. You can kind of start getting an idea of the art style here, and it kind of takes you through what the story is, and then you get things like here where it's like continue to 2. So 2 would be right here, and then you kind of get to that as you have a chance to join the team. You'll need at least 100 point hero. Choose what the hero you want to look like, or create your own. And it takes you through. So you can also choose your power. So there's flight, strength, super senses, and super rich. You can move points through those, and then hero points. And it kind of takes you through that. Of course, we've got a map of Chicago to go from there. And yeah, so it's time to take a look around town and start earning. You go to page 3. So there is we have the map, and the map will tell you where to go. So the map of Chicago, no matter what your level is, you always have access to the blue numbers. So we'll start with the zoo. So the zoo starts at 23. So you then go over to panel 23, which is the zoo. And then panel 24, it says, if you know the password, apply to the panel number. Otherwise, return to... Oh, actually, ring. What's 3? Nope. Okay, so that takes us back. Apply to the panel, otherwise to return to 116. So we don't know what the panel number is, so we have to go to 116. So you can see where it's kind of that choose your own adventure, because you're going to have to decide on stuff. So here it kind of tells you, and I think we go to 220 after that. You can see it bounces around as far as the story. So we're checking out the car. And then 267. So yeah, I think this would actually be really kind of cool to do as a group and see what this is. It says, warning, the parking garage is authorized to level 1 heroes only. If you not meet this criteria, return to 241. So we go back to 241 and go from there. And figure out our adventure. So, there's some battling. You can go beat some people up. For example, there's lizard people here. As an example of who you get to beat up. And yeah, it reminded me of a lot of... let me go back here to Gardens so you can go in different directions. So it reminds me a lot of the Choose Your Own Adventures growing up. I think this role-playing element is actually really kind of cool. It's the story, I mean, it's story. It's nothing too crazy as far as that, and I don't think you really could to do this sort of project. But overall, it's fun. I think, as comic book fans, you'll probably dig it. Younger comic book fans, I think, would actually really enjoy it, especially for the building your character role-playing. So it's, it's a solo role-playing adventure with a comic book spin to it. I dig it. I think it's a really neat concept. It's definitely something new and different. And, we can argue about the new since, Choose Your Adventures have been around for quite a while. But it's definitely something different. I can't really think of any other publishers that are doing something that's quite like this. So, props to them. And, yeah, I think, let us know in the comments if you think doing, a live stream and we can all decide on stuff together would be really entertaining. We could throw up, questions and stuff like that. and you can decide what direction we could go, and maybe do that for like an hour or so, and go with a whole bunch of sessions or something like that. Could be cool. Let us know in the comments. I think that would actually be, if you think it would be fun to do. I think it would be fun to do. So yeah, this is out in comic shops now. You can also get a whole bunch of different versions, probably directly from vanridergames.com. We're also gonna we'll cross promote this, and if you're in the game aspect, you can check us out at boardgametoday.com. That's our game site. I want to plug that as well. So this is kind of a dual video between boardgametoday.com and Graphic Policy, since it really does kind of fit in both wheelhouses. As I said, if you want to get this, go hit up your local comic shop. They might have this. If not, they should be able to order it at least. So there's a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell you if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some other links. Some of them might be affiliates where you can purchase through. We do get a small percentage of the affiliate links. By doing that, you help support our site, though, so thank you. But really go support your comic shop. We appreciate it for that. And maybe game shops can order it. I have no idea who has access to what as far as that. Now, if you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. If you're into games, check us out at boardgametoday.com. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, for both handles, either Graphic Policy or Board Games Today, like all over. We keep it nice and consistent. So until next time, as always, thanks for watching. Keep reading those comics and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.